Okay, welcome to Software Quality Experts. This is our newly registered company, Software Quality Expert. Me and my friend MD Zakir Hussain, we started this new company. We have been working for quite long in this industry, and now we think this is the right time we can do consultation with some multinational companies, as well as we can conduct boot camps, mm, online and offline. So you are meeting MD Zakir Hussain, and Mr. MD Zakir Hussain, you are meeting Shakir
Hello.
Ahmed Opu.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, very good. How are you?
Good, good. Good to see you from the different another part of the world.
Nice to meet you.
Opu is from Bangladesh, right?
Yep, yep.
He is in Malaysia to study in the university, I guess. And his father was for a long time
He's
abroad,
good. Yep.
and now he has been retired, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me check whether there are some more students. Okay. So what we are going to do in this course, let me tell you a little bit. Let me introduce. Actually, we will be starting from very scratch. The name of this course is Full Stack Software Development. Okay, and in this full stack software development, there will be three parts. In the first part, you will be learning front-end technology, front-end technologies, and these are, one is HTML. You are familiar with it, right?
Yeah, hopefully a little bit.
Okay, then we will learn CSS, and you're also familiar with this technology, right?
Yes, I know that name. That's all.
Okay, then we will learn a complete programming language, that is JavaScript. It's a programming language, but HTML and CSS also programming language, but not complete programming language. Okay, HTML stands for, you know,
Yeah, hypertext.
hypertext markup language, and CSS stands for
Cascading style.
cascading style sheet. And JavaScript is scripting language. It is complete programming language though. Scripting language. Now, these three all are programming language, but JavaScript is complete programming language. It has a logic, loop through. We can do also object-oriented programming, though we cannot do all these things with HTML and CSS. Okay.
Yeah.
Once we complete this core technologies, this is called web core technology. Okay. Once we are done with these three, Then we will learn a framework that is called Bootstrap. Bootstrap is a framework of these three language. Okay, so Bootstrap is not a programming language. It is not a language. It comprises of these three programming language. Okay, and it's a framework. Now, once we are done with first part, we are front-end web developer.
Okay.
Front-end developer. Okay. Now you can start working actually from anywhere in the world once you are expert in this 4 technology. 3 is core web technology and number 4 is framework. Now, once we are done with this one, actually we will be working on a lot of projects, web projects. We are not just learning to code, but at the same time we will be working on real world projects. Okay.
Okay.
And you will have at least 5 to 7 complete project when you will complete this 4 technologies. Now, in the second part, this is back end, no more front end. We are going to back end. Back end technology. And in the back end technology, we will pick up a complete programming language that is one of the most powerful and popular programming language, that is Python. Okay, this is now most demanding programming language. Always remember, JavaScript is #1 programming language right at the moment, because JavaScript is everywhere on the web. Okay. Once we learn Python up to the intermediate level or advanced level, then we will learn Flask. Now, Flask is, welcome Nangrib. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, Nangrim.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What makes you late? It's 7:46 already. You wake up late?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sick little bit. That's why.
Okay, no problem. Let me repeat very quickly. The name of this course is Full Stack Software Development. We are not just learning web development, we are going to learn, develop, or create web applications too, okay? Now, we have 3 parts. In the first part, we are going to learn front-end technologies that is called core web technology. Not web core technology, core web technology. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. And in the front-end technologies, it comprises 3 programming language. One is HTML, then second one is CSS, then JavaScript. JavaScript is a programming language, complete programming language, though this is markup language, this is styling, cascading style sheet to make web beautify or beautification, and JavaScript is to make the website more interactive. Now, if I go to the desktop of my computer, I can show you maybe some pictures. HTML is just a raw material to make a building, to make block up codes, okay? It's just like raw materials. We can make a building without any color, without any style, okay? It looks like this. But when we use HTML and CSS, it becomes a beautiful building like this, okay? It beautifies. It also work with positions and styling, okay? How it can be presented, how it can be displayed. Now, once you are done with your building and coloring or styling, now you have to make the building functional, okay? You have now done with your building, done with also styling. Now you have to make it functional. Now what you will need? You will need like water tap, you need electricity, you need telephone connection, you will need internet connection, okay? So all these things are done by JavaScript, okay?
Okay.
So if you want to make your house interactive and functional, you need JavaScript. You need all these things like water tap, electricity, internet connection, gas, and so on. The same way, if we compare our web application or website, the same way we can think like this way, okay? Now, once we learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, we will work on a framework that is called Bootstrap. And Bootstrap is a framework comprises of these three languages. Okay, then I say this too is not
A
complete programming language. These are scripting language. But JavaScript is a complete programming language, okay? Remember, JavaScript and Java are not the same programming language. This is scripting language, and Java is more object-oriented programming language. Also very popular and demanding programming language. In the second part, we will be working on backend technology. We will be learning Python programming language. It's a complete programming language, okay? Now, with Python programming language, we can do almost anything. You can build software, you can create website, you can create web application, you can do hacking, you can make your application secured, You can work with artificial intelligence. You can work with robotic engineering. Even you can code with Python to uh, run or fly drone without pilot. Even you can make code to run car without driver. Okay, so it's a very powerful programming language. Once you learn it, actually you can do almost anything with this programming language. And then we can start learning a framework that is Flask along with Python. Okay, it's a framework. Then in number 3, we will be learning Django. This is lightweight framework. Okay, this is heavy. Okay, heavy framework. You can even build like Amazon web application, like Facebook, okay, using Django. It's a heavy framework. Then here we will learn either SQL or NoSQL, either or, NoSQL. It can be MongoDB, okay. Then we will learn to build API, okay, application programming interface. Last but not the least, in the third part, we will learn web automation. Web automation. Web automation is used to automate the web application or web browser to test the application whether it is functioning properly. Okay, welcome Lisa. Lisa, can you hear me? Lisa, can you hear me? Sakir Ahmed, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And in web automation, we will be learning Selenium. Selenium is combination of some software and tools that automates browser. Selenium is not a single tool. It's a combination of many tools, okay? Remember. Then we will learn Postman. This is front-end web automation. And these can be both front and backend, okay? Actually, this is used for backend. Then we will learn Maven and Jenkins. Okay, these are build management tool. Okay, and some more tools we will be learning here. There is in number 5, Git. and we will learn GitHub. Right? So in brief, we are learning full stack software development. It has three parts. One is front end technology. Second part is back end technology. And finally, web automation. Okay, just to make sure our application that we build or created are working smoothly, working properly. Do you have any question?
So if you can explain about the HTML, CSS, that's all we know a bit, but the Python, Flask, the
Okay.
Django, what is this all about?
Okay, we will go step by step.
Okay.
To understand it, programming language, we have to, before we go to Python, we have to learn these things well. Okay.
Okay.
Even before we learn Bootstrap, we have to learn first HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Then we have to go to Bootstrap. Today we are reviewing the course. Okay. If you have any question regarding this technologies, just I will review today and give you very brief idea. Now, what is Git? Git is version control that will help us to work, create our folders, go from one folder to another folder very quickly, and also manage our version control and to push our codes into the GitHub. Now, what is GitHub? Do you have any idea about GitHub?
No.
GitHub is actually a web application where you can push your each and every single code or program, and you can deploy your program or code or website uh, with payment or without payment. Okay. Now another student is asking me how I can join. Okay, come on. Where I can give. Please click here. Okay, I send him link. Now this is GitHub. Okay. Now GitHub was first built in, let us check. GitHub. It was built in 2008. Okay, can you see?
Yes.
It was built in 2008. Now, this four guys, they created it. It's just a website, okay? Simple website, you see? Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Very simple website. Just web application. All right. Now, this web application or website was sold in 2018 after 9 or 10 years for $7.5 billion. And Microsoft Corporation, they bought it. Okay. Now, you have very good idea about Google, right?
Yeah.
Google also $1 billion website. So like YouTube also $1 billion web application. Okay. Now Twitter also $1 billion web application. You go to Twitter. Just I can write Twitter. In 2006, it was founded. Okay, and CEO is Jack Dorsey, still young. Okay, and now even they are not going to sell it. It's $1 billion web application. Like Facebook also $1 billion web application. All right. If you go to LinkedIn, this is also $1 billion web application. So if you go to repositories, now these are my code. I can just click here and check what do I have here. Okay. So not only code or program we can store inside it, even we can write our notes, we can keep our requirements inside the, you can write here, okay? Just click on this pencil, then you can keep even notes. You can give instructions to your student, or you can share whatever you want to share with your fellow students, or with your teachers, or with your project manager, whatever. So is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now I will show you how to handle Git and GitHub today. Okay, because before we learn even all these things, we can start learning this too, because it is mandatory for a developer to learn this Git and GitHub. Okay, is there any question? Okay,
No.
your question is, what is Flask and Django? Python is programming language, and this Flask and Django is the framework of Python programming. Okay, if you want to make web application, we have to use these two framework. And SQL is structured query language. We will learn step by step. All right. Okay. Now, everyone has laptop or computer, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, just what you have to do, I will send you a short video how to install Git. Okay. Just you have to write Git download, and it will take you to Git download usually. Okay. You can just click here and follow the instructions. I will send you, I will post a short video so that in the group, so that you can see how we can install it. It's very straightforward. Okay. Then let me close it. Okay, let me close all this windows and show me how I can access to my folder and files from my computer using Git. Can you hear me, Bapun? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Now, when you install Git, okay, when you install Git, just come down here and write Git, okay, and it will pop up Git or Git bash. Then press on enter. Git bash will open. This is Git, okay. What is Git? Git is a version control. Now, what is version controlling? I'm going to show you. Now, we can make it a little bigger. The way we want, actually, we can make the whole screen if we want, or we can make it smaller. The way you are comfortable, you can use. Now, let me keep it a little bigger, okay? And I want to make the letters also bigger. How I can do it? Can anybody tell me?
No, sir, no idea.
Just I press Control on Windows, also Control on MacBook, then press plus, okay? If I want to make it smaller, I have to click on minus. So thus I can very easily make it bigger or smaller. Then I just write CD. CD means change directory. Change directory. C means change, D means directory. Now, change directory. Directory means file, okay? CD desktop means I'm telling Git to go to desktop of my computer, okay?
Okay.
Nangrim, okay? Then I just press enter, and now my Git is now on my desktop, okay? Now if I just write ls, ls means show list, s means show, l means list, it will show the lists of the folders of my computer on desktop, okay? You see, everything, whatever I have on my desktop of my computer, I can see it. Now, say for example, I have SQE, okay? It's a folder. So I can go to SQE. CD means change directory. I'm telling my Git to go to SQE folder. SQE, okay? Then press enter, and now I am inside SQE folder. Now I can check what I have inside the SQE folder, okay? Now just I say show list. How I can check it? Show list.
LS.
ls, then enter.
Yeah.
You see? And inside the SQE, I have also another folder, right? It's showing. Now, how I can access, how I can go to SQE dash practice dash day 1. Can you tell me?
I think it's supposed to be CD,
CD
then practice slash day one.
SQE dash practice dash day 01, right?
Yep.
And press enter. Now I'm inside the folder SQE dash practice dash day 1. Okay.
Okay.
Now what I can do, I can clear all this files and folder from this screen. How I can clear it?
No idea.
I say just clear. Has been cleared. Okay. So easy. Now at the very beginning, it can be intimidating. Intimidating, I mean, it seems a little bit difficult for many of you. But believe me, if you just practice 1 hour or 30 minutes, it will really easy. I will jot down the steps how you can go through it, and you don't need to remember. You don't need to memorize. You don't need to put pressure on your head or heart. Okay, just keep writing 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and you can remember by heart and by head. Okay,
Okay.
don't put yourself in stress, not necessary. Don't try to memorize them, not necessary. Okay, now what I can do, we are inside already inside SQE practice day 1. Now we can check what's inside SQE dash practice dash day 1. What are the files inside of it? Whether there are files or not, we can check it. How we can check it?
You put list show.
Yeah, show
Show
list.
list. Yep.
Now when I press enter, I can check whatever files I have. I have one file that is index.css. That means this is CSS file. And I have another file that is index.html. That means this is HTML file. And I have another readme.md. That means readme file. So I have 3 files there. Now, how I can access all these files? We can access all these files using any code editor. Code editor, we call it IDE. IDE means integrated development environment. These are actually code editor, where we can edit our code program, okay, where we can write our programming languages, when we can write our HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, Java, PHP, Ruby, or any other programming language. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, I want to access all these files through opening a code editor. It can be any code editor. It can be Atom. Atom is code editor of GitHub. Now it is owned by Microsoft. And we have also Visual Studio Code. In brief, we say VS Code. VS Code is one of the best code editors. Atom also one of the best code editors. And also Sublime Text. And there are lots, there are many. You don't need to use all of them because there are more than maybe 50. Just if you can use Visual Code Studio or Atom, you are good enough. Once you can use any code editor, you can use all other code editors too. Okay. Now I want to use Visual Code Studio. Visual Code Studio. So just go here and just write Visual Code Studio, download. Okay. Just you can check any one of this. Just you can click here and if you are using Windows, click here. Okay. If you are using Mac, you can choose this one. And this is also very straightforward. Once you click here, it will take you here and just go to folder and double click. Okay, double click and just click several clicks and it will be installed into your computer. Okay, so very simple. I will send you a video, very short video, so that you can just follow them and you can install them. And now I have Visual Studio Code. Okay, I want to close it. Now no code editor is open on my computer. Okay, now I want to open all this through a code editor. So I can just write code. Code means Visual Studio Code, space, full stop. Nangrim, do you use Visual Studio Code?
Yes, I have.
Who else using? Zakir sir is using.
Yeah.
Bapon also using, right? Not yet. Are you there? Okay, if you want to talk, what do you have to do? You have to go here and just click unmute. Okay, unmute yourself, then you have to talk. If you want to come into video, then you have to go to right here, click here and click on video. Okay, and it will show your face also. We can also see. Now just what I will do, just I will write code spacebar dot, then enter, and it will automatically open the Visual Studio Code with the files I have earlier written or kept into the folder. Okay, now you see the Visual Studio Code has opened.
Why, sir?
Because I wrote a command here. This is command, okay? I just write code, means Visual Studio Code, space, dot, then enter, and Git open it for me, okay?
Okay.
You understand me?
So the Visual Code, that software shortcut is code.
Yeah.
How about any other application if you want to go?
Okay,
directly?
say for example, you want to open with Atom. I think even you don't need dot. It will open. Do I need dot? Let me check.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Same thing.
Yes, I need dot. Now Atom has been open. You see, Atom code editor is here. You see? So I just want to close the Atom. Okay. Now this is there are the folders. When I click here, it's showing my folders, okay? And again, when I just press Control and B, it's hiding all my files. Again, when I write Control B, it's showing all my folders. Now, say for example, I don't have anything here. Inside the HTML, index.html, I don't have anything. Okay? So what I do, I just write Shift exclamation sign. When the exclamation sign pop up, I press enter, and the whole HTML boilerplate, this is called HTML boilerplate. I don't need to write all of them one by one. But to get it, what you have to do, you have to go to here, extensions, and you have to write image, right?
I think in Visual Studio it comes by default.
By default, yeah, in some, maybe.
Yeah.
But in case if it doesn't come, then you have to bring it. Okay.
Version. Yeah. Image.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if
But
it
for other code editor, you need to.
yeah, correct. If it doesn't come, then just right here image, it will pop up. Okay. And like, what else? You want to, the title is, say for example, HTML. Okay. Save it. Open with live server. It will open, but title will not show up here. Instead, it will go into the browser. The title is here. Okay. Now, all of us are familiar with HTML. What is the biggest heading? H1?
H1.
Okay, H1. I just say welcome. Now I want to display it. Just I right button click, open with live server, and it will show welcome. Now, in boilerplate, it starts with doc type HTML. What is this? Who can tell me? What is this?
Name of the framework.
This is the declaration of HTML5. We are telling the browser, hey browser, I'm going to write the latest HTML, okay? So doc type HTML is the declaration of HTML5. So HTML always starts with angle bracket. This is less than, and close with another angle bracket. This is greater than. So less than and greater than. And inside of it, actually we call it tag or elements, okay? So HTML is a tag or element, HTML. HTML, the character of HTML is it starts with opening tag and it ends with closing tag. So HTML is here, opening tag, and here is closing tag. Now, what are the difference between opening tag and closing tag?
Okay.
Opening tag opens the tag, okay? It doesn't close. But the closing tag has a slash. Opening tag doesn't have slash. Okay? This is the difference. Opening tag opens the tag. It doesn't have slash. Is it forward slash or backward slash?
Forward slash.
Forward slash? Who is saying forward
Yes.
slash?
Me, sir.
Okay. What about Nangrim? Is it forward or backward?
Which one?
This slash.
This is forward.
Forward slash, right? Are you sure?
Yeah, they're right.
They're right. Correct. So we can check it. Slash. Okay. What is the meaning of slash? Forward slash. Then backward slash will be opposite. Okay. Now, after HTML, inside the HTML, there is another tag that is called head tag. Okay. You see head tag also, there is opening tag and closing tag. Okay. Okay. Then it has also body tag, opening tag and closing tag. Now inside the HTML we have head. Since HTML is parent tag, parent element, head tag is child tag, okay? Body also child tag. It will go one space right. We call it indentation in computer programming. Indentation is very, very important. So head tag and body tag are siblings, brother and sister. HTML tag is parent tag, okay? So we have to write like this. Now, inside the head tag, what does it go? Who can tell me?
Actually, we are using title in head.
The title in head, and what else? What else? Who can tell me? Quick.
It's a heading line like
Yeah.
in up.
Heading. What else? And also metadata. Okay. You see, title is okay. Then metadata. Now, what are the metadata? Metadata are just group of data. Data means information. So all the information goes into the head tag. Title tag will be there, and metadata will be there, and the links will be there. What links? Say, for example, you are using maybe link CSS. You want to link the CSS file, and you have to link it within the head tags. Okay. Now, say for example, I want to link this file with this file. So what should I write here? Index.css. I'm linking this index.css file here. I just click here and it will be linked. Okay. Now, how you will be confirmed it is linked? Can anybody tell me how we can prove it is linked?
Okay.
In link, they are showing blue colors, like where you will click and it will come.
Okay.
From web to website.
All right. Now, many ways we can prove it. Say, for example, if it is linked, this is h1 tag, right? I can take this h1 tag as a CSS selector. I click here and go to CSS file. I take h1 tag, okay? Curly braces, and I just write color, press enter, and I want any color from here. Say, for example, I want brown. Save it, go back to your HTML file, right button click, open with live server. It has become brown, right?
Yes.
So the file has been aided or linked properly with HTML. Now, do you have Visual Studio Code on your computer?
No, sir, not yet.
Not yet. Can you download it now?
Sure.
How long it will take? 5 minutes?
I think I got.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now just download it. Take 5 minutes. It can be 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Take 5 minutes and write this code try to write it. I'm not expecting everyone will be able to do it if you don't have experience, but just try it. If you can't do it, don't worry. You will learn step by step, okay? So I'm giving you 5 minutes, okay? We will come back by 45, giving you 7 minutes, okay? Is it done?
So you haven't shown how to open the folder, the index.html, index.css.
Okay. Now, just you can, here you can see, just open it. Just open it directly, just double click on Visual Studio Code. You can open many ways, okay? Say for example, if you just double click on Visual Studio Code right here, it will open it, okay? You can open from here, or just you can create folder here, you can create file here, or you can create new file here too, okay? And usually what we do, we just create our folder here. Say for example, folder, you can create your folder, web dev, say for example. okay? And double click. You can create your file here. What are you creating? You are creating text document, right?
Yeah.
This is the traditional way. Traditional way, usually we do it. But since we are becoming professional developer, I don't prefer it. Now you should use Git, okay? Now let me show you one thing. I just clear it, okay? Now I can go one by one, like cd space dot dot means I'm telling change directory to go back. Go back. Look here. I'm now here, right? I'm telling to go back means one step back. SQE. I press enter. Now I am inside the folder of SQE. I just again go dot dot one step back. Or what I can do, cd SQE means I'm going one step up. How I can go in one shot to the root folder? Can anyone tell me?
No, sir.
I can say cd and tilde, right? And now you see I am at the root of the folder. Now I want to go to desktop. So what should I write? cd desktop. Okay. Now I'm now on the desktop. Okay. What I want to do, I want to create a folder on my desktop. So I just write make mk make folder. Folder is directory in brave mkdir and name of the folder. Say for example, I want to create a folder named OPU. Okay. Make directory. Now you see, I create a folder OPU. How I can check it? ls show list. Is there OPU?
Yeah, got one.
Now I can go to OPU. How I access OPU? I say cd OPU. I can put slash. It's not necessary, but I can put it. So I'm now inside OPU. Okay. Now I can create a file inside OPU. How? I can say touch. Touch means create index.html. Again, I can say touch style.css. Okay. Now I can check. I have now two files, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I want to access it. How I can access it? Code dot enter. Now you see I have two files. I can directly create folder from here if you want. If you need, say for example, I want images folder, I can create images folder. Okay. If I need more folder, I can directly create from here, and I also create from here. Creating folder is MIDIR, and creating file is touch. Okay. Here. Now again, this is HTML folder. Sorry, not folder, it's a file. I can just press shift and exclamation sign, then press enter. HTML boilerplate. This is called boilerplate. It's actually syntax, okay? Now, whatever you write inside the body, it shows on a website, okay? But whatever you write inside head, it remains hidden, okay? So whatever you write here, it will be shown on the website, okay? Clear?
Yes.
Okay, whatever now you write, H1, my website. Now it can be H2, welcome, say for example, and P tag, and here we can use dummy text lorem. Is lorem there?
Yes.
How I can bring lorem ipsum, like 25 words, how I can bring it here. I can just write lorem 25, press enter, automatically it will be written for me. If I write lorem 100, lorem ipsum is dummy text, okay? 100. Sometimes your client will not give you text. They will say just create my website, I will give you later. Now you have to fill with dummy texts before they supply you content, okay? Lorem 100 words lorem ipsum is there, okay? Again, you have another p tag, say for example, lorem maybe only 50, enter, and you have now two paragraphs. Right button click, open with live server. Yeah, my website, this is p tag, right? Now, can you do it, Opu?
I can try, sir.
Okay. Now, is Zakir sir there?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Zakir sir,
Yes.
could you please practice with them for 30 minutes?
Sure.
Okay. Now, whatever you want to practice, practice together, okay? Now,
Everybody has the editor, code editor.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
okay, maybe 30 minutes. I have another class, I'm going to that class, okay?
So can you share, then I can share
Okay, Okay. So I'm taking leave, and next class will be on Sunday. On Sunday, actually today I'm talking a lot, but from next day, what we will do is I'll just talk 15 minutes, then we will do a project together, small project, okay? And again, we come back, there will be 15 minutes lecture, and we will be working 30 minutes together again. So mostly we will be writing codes together and learn together, okay?
Okay.
But I will send you some very small videos, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, to prepare the environment. First try yourself, then next day, the coming day, we will do set up all the environment together from scratch. We will just deinstall everything, we will uninstall everything and start from the very beginning, from scratch. And we will prepare the environment and play with some CSS and HTML and push our codes into the GitHub. Okay. Today, just whatever we learn, just practice it. Okay. 30 minutes. And can you see?
Yes.
What you can do, you can actually, these are the lectures we today went on. I will post it in the Facebook group, okay? And I'm also sending it here. Where is it? Oh, I already stopped it, right? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm taking leave, okay? So you practice together maybe 30 minutes or 20 minutes. See you in the next class.
Next class will be on Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Oh.
Sunday at 7. At 7 is at 7, okay? So be just at 7 inside the classroom so that we can practice together. All right?
All right, sir.
You have any question?
Not for now, sir. Just
Okay. Thank you very much.
thank you also, sir.
Good night.
Okay, good night. Oppo, you have your editor
Yes, sir. My editor is on.
on? Okay, good, good. So you are trying to write two paragraphs with the dummy text.
I just still having a problem with the opening folder.
Opening folder.
Seems like index.html and CSS. That one I still haven't find out.
Maybe you can share your screen and see.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe let me unshare this first.
All right.
Yeah. This one. Can you see my screen or no?
Yeah. Still, you just need to press the stop sharing button
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
right side.
I'm just
The
looking
right
for.
side one. Yeah, here. There
Oh,
on top got a stop screen button on your
oh,
desktop.
oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So here. Okay, I didn't find that option. Here, I don't have that.
Okay. From here, you don't have any. You just create your index HTML file. Looks like
Yeah.
there is no folder. So right now, first you can create a folder. You can go to your like a file, then create a folder. Or do you have any folder on your desktop or no?
I just open one as a web developer.
Web developer. Okay, let's see. Then you can try to open the file. Let's say open folder. You can click on open folder.
Open folder.
Then you can go to desktop.
Yeah. Desktop.
Now, this is the folder.
Yes.
Now you can select this folder. But folder name has to be in one word. It looks like you have like 3 words.
Yeah, I just put.
Just one word, or you can combine, but no space.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Now, sir.
Now, same way, after that, now you can try to open it again, same way.
So I just put save.
Yeah, that's fine, either way. Okay, now you have the folder. So you can cross welcome. Okay, now in a hover over, either you can new create files. You can name it.
HTML, right?
Yeah, enter, press enter.
Yeah.
And again, one more folder you can create. Maybe style.css for CSS. And you can go index,
HTML.
or if you initially like you can write whole syntax, but for now you can just put either way is fine.
Doc type, right?
Yeah, but you have to angle doc type. Yeah, it's already there. Yeah. Now, what is the next tag?
Head.
No, the root tag is HTML.
Okay. HTML5.
No, that's HTML is fine.
No, okay.
Okay. Now you can like in you can enter and make it a space in between. What is the next tab in between?
Head.
Head, yeah. So, Bopun and Nagurim, you guys are working on that?
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, you can make a space, and in between you can write meta tag. You can write just, you don't need right now, just you can put like title, just title for now.
Okay.
And you can title, just you, that would be the title. Do you know the title, what it does?
No, sir.
Title goes on the, not in the page, it goes top. You see the top on the, when you open the page, there would be a
The company name or logo, something like that.
on the very top of the top bar.
Okay.
It's not going to be in the page, on the top bar.
Yeah,
Top
yeah.
bar,
Yeah, on every website got a name title here.
name title. So you can just put the name. It can be in online is fine. You can put the title in between. Name, whatever name, like you can put for the web page.
Okay.
Then that's fine. That's fine. Then you can put the underneath the head tag. You can add the body tag. No, this is not in between head. Like this outside of the head tag.
Inside the title or outside the title?
Or outside the title. Outside the title and outside the head tag. Because head tag, what head tag does, like head, it absorbs all the information. It has all the information and all the. Now body tag, it would be underneath the head tag. So body and head is the sibling of HTML.
So where should I put here?
And underneath
Zakir sir.
End of the head tag.
Zakir sir. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, could you please use your Zoom?
Okay, maybe I have to.
I'll need my Zoom actually. So when I will leave the meeting, you all will be disconnected. Okay.
Okay. Then I have to share my link with them then.
Yeah, please.
But I don't have the information.
Yes, sir. If you want, I can help you. I open a Zoom meeting. I send the link to sir. Then he will send everyone.
Okay.
But I don't have the information to send to other students.
I open the meeting. Then I send the link to our sir. He will pass
Okay.
by.
Okay.
So you can pass, right?
Yeah.
Actually, we are connected, but you are not connected since you are not connected in Facebook group. Okay. So actually, I invited you. Maybe you are not using Facebook. Do you have access to your Facebook now? Zakir sir?
No.
No. Okay. Or what I can do, you can send me your Zoom. Oh, I think Oppo is doing it, right? Just Oppo send me the link. I can send everyone the Zoom link, okay? All right.
Okay.
Or I can actually, when I will leave the meeting, it will disconnect it from each other.
Maybe you can take a few minutes. After
Okay.
that, you can join on Sunday, so, right? Because first day we don't need to pressure too much.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me give you some assignments. Okay. Better. Let me give you some assignments. It's not assignments. Some materials maybe. Okay. Who else are using W3 schools? Anyone using W3 schools?
I do sometimes.
Okay. W3 schools. Read at least HTML up to CSS. Okay. Just read and try to practice. Okay. And another network, that is MDN. MDN Web Docs. Go to technologies and read HTML tags. Okay. You don't need to remember it. Just go through it. Don't put pressure on yourself. Okay. Learn little by little. Not necessary to memorize everything. Okay. Don't take pressure, because after a couple of weeks, you can remember each of them, though it's not necessary. Many seasoned developers, experienced developers, they don't remember what they do. When they can't remember, they go to W3 school, they come to MDN, and they just check it, they copy it, paste it, then rewrite it. Okay? Thus you will learn. Understand? And I will show you some more documentation sites from where you can take help. Actually, this is more professional than even W3 schools, okay? But this is very good documentation though, but I will prefer this one to go through, because the most professional people prepare it, okay? All right?
Yes.
So that's all for today. Do little practice. No project work today, okay? Or no assignments. Just go through these documentations, and from next day, from Sunday, we will revise a little bit, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, then go to new topic, and we practice together. We will write code every single day. It's not just lecture, lecture, lecture. Today I did it because I want to give you some information. Okay? So that's all for today. See you on next Sunday. Not next Sunday, coming Sunday, okay?
All right.
Okay. If you have any question, leave it in the Facebook group every single day, okay? I'll check the group every couple of hours and I will reply within couple of hours, okay? So don't think you are unattended. Anytime we will be there. Anytime. If you have any question, feel free to shoot even an email, okay? You can reach me on wecodewetest@gmail.com. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
wecodewetest@gmail.com. All right. Have a good night. Good day for Bangladesh.
Okay, good night.
Have a good night.
Okay, good day. Bye.